Hey guys, how you doing? I haven't been here in a long time and I just wanted to make another quick video for you guys on a question that I was asked. But before we go into the video, I would like to share with you a link where you can find handmade spiritual products all done by us, all handmade, all ritualized, and it's called The Spiritual Alchemist. I will go ahead and put the link down in the description along with the link. If you guys want to have a reading with us, you can schedule a reading there. Now let's go to the video of this exciting products that we have. Now, what I wanted to talk to you guys today was about the ceremony that some call Nkimba, some call it scratching, some call it juramento. Because there was a very interesting question that one of the followers asked, and that is it right to be initiated with 4 other people at the same time in the room? Now, I'm gonna begin by saying everyone does things different, and every house does things different, and I respect the way other lineages do it, and it's none of my business how they do it. But I also have an opinion or a reason why we in our lineage do not do it that way. And it's very simple. Let's say that you're gonna initiate 3 people at the same time, and one of those persons that you're initiating is ill. They have a sickness. In that room, you are sharing energies. So that sickness, in my personal opinion, will also be dispersed amongst other people. It will be shared amongst other people, or any issues that one of the initiates has. That is the reason why we do it different. I could initiate 3 at the most because it's very tiring. 3 people in one day, but it does not mean that I will line them up and do cookie cutting. Means that whatever I did to this person, I'm gonna do exactly to this person and this person. There is a thing called Ensila Congo, and that is where everyone has their own spirituality. Everyone is born with a different spiritual path. So you don't cut people, because that's what it is. It's cutting, right? You don't cut people the same. And that's one of the biggest thing that is happening today, is that everybody's getting initiated and everybody's being cut the same. It's like cookie cutting. You line it up, they line them up and pop, 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 pop. But like I said, they have the reasons why they do that. I'm not one to criticize them, because every lineage has their own secrets. Every moon and so, every spiritual house, Every Rama has their own way. That's what makes them so different. We don't do that. We go by the spiritual path, and every part of the body has a different marking out of the three markings that we do. And the next person who is also getting initiated will get different markings, not the same. But we never initiate three people lined up together. We finish one, and then we start the initiation of the other person all over again. We finish that one, and then we bring the other person in the room. And we start by the healthiest to the sickest. We do not do the sick person first and then have that energy lingering about around the room. Even though we do cleanse the room, we do some things to purify the initiation room or the Nganga room. And we do a reading before. If the person comes with issues, if the person comes with sickness, then that's how we determine who goes in first. And the healthiest will go in first. Because then the healthiest will leave good energies behind, even though we clean the room. But just in case those energies are still lingering, and then we bring in the second person who might have some issues, might have some financial issues. We bring in the second person who might have some small issues, but that it won't hurt the last person getting initiated. It will not affect the last person getting initiated. But in our house, everyone has their own private initiation. Everybody has their own private ritual. And that is what works for us. Other people, like I said, is within their secrets, and I'm not here to judge them. We do it totally different. I'm not saying that their way is wrong. I'm just giving you my opinion on how we do things and the reasons why we do things. Now, if the other ones don't believe in that and they say it's fine, then it's fine. Because remember, at the end of the day, you chose to be in that house. You chose to trust that that high priest, that Tatenganga. You chose to trust the Yaya. And that's why it's always good to ask questions. Ask all the questions that you can before you get yourself into something that later on the road it might affect you. Now, I'm not saying that it will affect you, but you never know. See, there's a big misunderstanding in our community, especially with the people who are looking to be a part of Palo, to be a part of the Reglas Congas. And that is that most people think that everything is done in a universal way, and it's not. Everybody has their own ways. Everyone has their own practical, their own teaching, their own patipembas, sejos. They have their own mumbles. And yes, there are universal mumbles that we sing, but a true Palo house to have their own mumbles, their own history, because a lot of those mumbles speak about the history. Where does the Nganga come? Where does the elders come? Where does the Tronco Mayor come? And etc., etc., etc. From a sigil to even the way that a pot is built. And that's a subject for another video, which I will do. So I hope I did answer the question. Is it right to do that? I have no idea, because I'm not part of that. We don't do it that way. And if they do it that way, then they should be giving you an explanation on why, or what is the reason, or why the reason that they line people up and just start cutting them the same thing, because it might be something that represents that lineage. It might be something that represents that moon and so. Um, and I never claim to know everything. I'm just giving you an explanation on why. But at the end of the day, I'm not part of that. I have no idea. All I could tell you is how we do it and how our lineage does it. Uh, there are some people, even in our lineage, that have their own moon and souls that have begun to do that. Here we don't, because we believe that this is something that an individual should experience on their own, that this is a, a special moment, that new initiate to have all the attention. Well, that's all I have to say on this video. Now I will be making more. There's a lot of questions, and I know I've been absent. We do travel a lot. I also have I do have a job like a normal person, so sometimes I come home very late and I don't have time to make videos. Um, but we are very busy. If you guys are interested in a spiritual reading, because many of you have been asking, hey, how do I get in contact with you? I myself am a very busy person. I don't have the time that I used to due to my job. But my wife, I myself am not offering spiritual readings on a daily basis. What I do is I offer a reading on a certain day, and I let people know, hey, on this day I will be doing readings. Here's the schedule if you want to sign up. Now, my wife does offer them, and she is very good at what she does. I will leave the link to the page where you can go ahead and schedule it. It's actually the same page as the Spiritual Alchemist, where you can go ahead and order our products, which I would like you to visit. Now, don't forget to give us a like, and on the little thing, little thumbs up, give it a like, and that's all I ask for. And if you can subscribe, you will be doing me a huge favor, because that makes me want to share more information with you. The other thing I want to say, I'm very glad that there is now more English speakers, Tata, putting out information in English, because a lot of English speakers don't understand or have been taken advantage of. And there's a couple more Tatas, and it puts a big smile on my face that there's more of us giving information in English. Don't forget to follow those Tatas, because there's not many of us out there that are giving information to the English speakers. So, salam alaikum, malaikum kwenda Sara, en quien sambia locutara, con mucho más simene, and I'll see you in another video. Have a great day.